Hello everyone, today's lesson will be on inverse proportion. A room is kept at a constant temperature 21 degrees for 6 hours. The heating is turned off and the room begins to cool. The sketch graph shows the temperature of the rooms at time x hours. You see the graph on the right hand side. The formula that describes the inverse proportion is the y equals k over x. Work out the value of the y when the x is 12. The y equals k over x is the reciprocal graph that describes the inverse proportion. So the graph, the part of the graph that represents the equation y equals k over x is the curve that is represented from 6 hours and after. So we're going to use the curve and find what is the value of the k, the constant, and then once we found the equation, we can find the value of the y. We have a point on the graph that we can use. The point is 6,21. So when the time is 6 hours, the temperature is 21 degrees. We can use this point to find the value of the k. So the equation is 21 is equal to k over 6. Therefore, the k is 6 times 21. 126. Therefore, the equation that describes the inverse proportion, the curve, this is y equals 126 over x. Now, we can find the value of the y when the x is 12. So when the x is 12, the value of the y is 126 over 12. This is 21 over 2. $10.5. In this part of the exercise, we have a different formula that describes the model, the graph. The equation is y equals a constant, times 1/3 to the power of 1 over 6 to the power of x. And we need to see which one of the options is true. How does this affect the value of the y when the x is 12? We have the same value of x, the same graph. If we change the formula, we need to see the effect on the y. Here the formula is different. The formula that we have is y equals a constant times 1 over 3 to the power of x over 6. First thing to do is to find what is the constant a. To find the constant a, we use again the point on the graph, 621. And then we find the value of the a. Multiplying both sides by 3. So the value of the a is 63. Therefore, the equation is y equal 63 bracket 1 over 3 to the power of x over 6. And now let's go and check when the x is 12, what happens to the y? When the x is 12, the right hand side is 12 divided by 6 is 2. Therefore, the y is 63 divided by 9. So 63 divided by 9 is 7. And now we can answer which of the options is true. The value of the y is less than the answer to part A, the previous part. Therefore, the right option is the second. Here you tick the second box. This is the lesson today. If you like the lesson, don't forget to subscribe to see more lessons like this one. Thank you.